Hello everyone, Elvian here, and we are back with Hana-Kimi Volume 12. We're halfway through the series now. There's 23 volumes of the series proper, but there's also a bonus after-school volume that I'm not sure I guess it's a side stories stuff. It's included in the last 3-in-1 to round out the last omnibus, so I probably would just like read those in the same video, just for the same video, because I don't know, kind of feels better to leave off on in the last proper volume. But whatever, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. In volume 12, I am surprised by how I call it like the prom arc, the dance arc. It was the Christmas dance, and it felt like there was a lot of build up, and I don't really think it delivered much on it because like we're nearing like the height of it, the height the the dance. It starts the next. I was like, the dance is starting next volume. It's starting, and then it's over in one chapter. One chapter, 35 pages. That's all it took for the entire dance. Um, the I forget her name. The lady that was like jealous of not only jealous of Mizuki, but like trying to sabotage Mizuki. She did like one thing, and then that whole thing was never resolved. They didn't even announce the winners of best of like the dance king or queen or whatever, and we only heard about that in passing in the next chapter. So it was very bare bones when it came to the actual um chapter. And it's like, okay, sure, the highlights of it were there. Sana or Mizuki dancing with fucking Nakatsu briefly, and then Mizuki's dance with Sano. That was there. We knew that would happen. We wanted to see that, but like barely much at all else happened. None of the other setup really felt like it panned out. I think it really should have been 2 chapters at least. Well, 3 probably would have been stretching it a bit, but yeah, I don't know why it wasn't longer. But yeah, there's a bit. It made room for a bigger arc after that. The trip to America it was winter break, and Mizuki thinks she's not going back to America, but then she gets a ticket sent to her. She comes back, and then oh no, Gil is back, and then Sano and Nakatsu come over because obviously I guess they're going to come over. I like a lot of the comedy in this volume because it was like there's like a big language barrier since uh, Sano and Nakatsu don't really speak much English, and also aren't accustomed to a lot of the American stuff. Like Nakatsu ordered a large burger, and it was like huge, ginormous, like probably bigger than. Actually, I don't think any any burger joint would serve a burger as big as what Nakatsu got. So it was it was the artist or the author, Isaya Nakajo, her like impression of an American burger. Obviously, just exaggerated for comedic effect, but it was still funny. Best gag though was Nakatsu um being surprised that Berkeley was Mizuki's hometown. Because it was like, you told us you were in California, and you told us your hometown was what butchering it, but it was like they thought Berkeley and California were different places. um, that's or different place. What it's good, good manga. Or well, yeah, it's okay manga. It's okay manga. Okay manga is it's like I'm not target demographic and stuff. All things considered, I'm having an okay time reading it. You know, it's it has there are some value I think in reading it, even if it's just to get more acquainted with the average shoujo experience. I think there's value to be had. Look at this cute pig. That's a cute piggy. And there's pig. They help with pigs. I'm not gonna. Or Mizuki's dad is a veterinarian, so that's cool. Uh, anyways, yeah, there's the obvious like Gil and Sano rivalry going on. Nakatsu's just kind of there making Nakatsu stuff. Um, it, and the chapter or the volume ends when they're about to return to America, and Gil tells Sano that he was Mizuki's first kiss, which yeah, I forget a lot of what happened in the Gil flashback chapter, but I believe Mizuki says in this volume that he was only just barely her first kiss. So I wonder if this is another thing that will get resolved, or if it will continue being misunderstanding for a while, since there's a lot of those going on right now. Makes you wonder. I did like I liked Mizuki's dad bonding with Sano over baths. That was cool. Like that. It was like a kind of fun thing. And I liked Mizuki's like flushed exasperation when it came to trying to prevent her parents from leaking that that Mizuki's a girl when in the presence of Sando and Nakatsu. Those are real cute. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't lead to like more like misunderstanding shenanigans. Well, I mean, it probably will. But maybe it can be maybe it'll be good. Who knows? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good this Gilbert thing is. What he's telling Sano, can't be good. By the way, the last chapter of this volume is chapter 67. Haha. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'll like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.